T.I., the hustle, the fame, and the legacy. Beginnings and first record deal. The rise of T.I. Before he was the king of the South, Clifford Joseph Harris Jr., known to his friends as Tip, was a young dreamer from Atlanta's Bankhead neighborhood. Raised by his grandparents, T.I. witnessed the struggles of his community firsthand. The streets were his reality, but music was his dream. In the late 1990s, that dream took a major step forward. Discovered by music executive Kawan K.P. Prather, T.I. signed with Ghetto Vision Entertainment and later with LaFace Records, a subsidiary of Arista Records. Out of respect for label mate Q-Tip, he rebranded himself as T.I. His debut album, I'm Serious, dropped in 2001, introducing the world to his sharp storytelling, but it was only a taste of what was to come. T.I.'s initial step into the industry would be a springboard, setting the stage for the empire he would later build. The streets and the founding of Grand Hustle, caught between two worlds. With his first album out, T.I. became known for his authentic voice, painting vivid pictures of street life. He wasn't just rapping about the streets, he was living them. But even as he was pulled back by his past, T.I. envisioned a future for himself and others. And in 2003, he launched Grand Hustle Records. Grand Hustle was more than a label, it was a movement. T.I. was not only elevating his own career, but also providing a platform for Southern artists like Young Dro, B.O.B., and Travis Scott. His ambition was clear: build an empire that could rival the biggest names in hip-hop. Despite his entrepreneurial success, the streets were never far behind. T found himself constantly balancing his music with the challenges and pull of his past, a tension that would define his journey. Legal struggles in the King era, rise to the throne. By 2006, T.I. had ascended to hip-hop royalty. His fourth studio album, King, debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, driven by hits like What You Know and Why You Wanna. King wasn't just an album, it was a statement of dominance, securing his spot as one of the South's top artists. But even at the peak of his career, his past caught up with him in a way he could have never predicted. That same year, while on tour, tragedy struck. After an altercation at a Cincinnati nightclub, a high-speed chase ensued, ending in gunfire. T.I.'s best friend and personal assistant, Philin' Big Phil Johnson, was killed. Phil's death was a devastating blow, forever marking T.I. and forcing him to face the dangers that had haunted him. Phil's loss changed T.I. profoundly. His music grew deeper, and his sense of responsibility intensified as he committed to honoring Phil's memory and re-evaluating his path. Love, family, and redemption. Anchored by family. Through the highs and lows, one constant remained T.I.'s love for Tamika Tiny Cottle. Tiny was more than a partner, she was his foundation. Their relationship brought him balance, and they started a family together, grounding him in the midst of a chaotic life. But love doesn't erase all struggles. In 2014, T.I. had a public altercation with boxer Floyd Mayweather after rumors surfaced about Tiny's involvement with Mayweather's circle. The two men exchanged words, leading to a confrontation. The situation quickly settled, but it was a reminder of the constant battles T.I. faced, not just with the world, but within himself. Highlight, family gave T a new perspective and strength, but the path forward was never without its challenges. The legacy of the King of the South, beyond the throne. T rose to fame as a rapper, but his story didn't end there. Grand Hustle became a cornerstone in hip-hop, and T.I. evolved from an artist to a businessman, actor, and social advocate. His ventures span across music, real estate, and fashion, creating a legacy that reaches far beyond the mic. Today, T.I. uses his platform to uplift Atlanta's communities, becoming a voice for change and justice. He's an artist and an entrepreneur, a father, and a husband, living proof of transformation. T.I. stands as a symbol of resilience, showing that you can rise above your past and build a legacy of purpose. T's journey has been one of evolution, from a young hustler in Bankhead to an artist with an empire, grounded by family and driven by purpose. His legacy is rooted not just in his music, but in his growth and willingness to change. T.I.'s life story reminds us that greatness isn't just about success. It's about the battles, the losses, and the resilience to keep going. And as the King of the South, he's shown that sometimes the hardest path can lead to the greatest legacy.